Yo, it's class. I hope everybody's having a good week, finishing off their week strong, preparing for a new. Capturing moments like this, it's just such a blissful days, man. It just makes days so much better, you know. Um, yeah, but I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's eating right, feeling right, not going against themselves, not sabotaging ourselves, lying to ourselves, you know, and just showing the world the right of way, you know. Something came up to me a couple of days ago, and I've been trying to, control a lot of stuff in my life and, you know, put things in a good direction that I plan to put them in, but a lot of the realizations that I've come through with is just like can't really control everything, and even with a sense of that, you can't make things better if you're not better. You know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. If you trying to show somebody something, but you're not preaching it yourself, you know, it's really hard to try to act like somebody that wants to care for the world, but doesn't really care for themselves. Cause if you can't serve the one person that is with you every day, every second of the moment. I mean, it's not really fair for anybody to really stand on what you're saying, you know. And recently, man, been focusing on me, focusing on myself, doing whatever I can to get myself out of my pitfalls. And in the midst of all that, where, you know, I came with that thought where I just considered, like, you can't really tell other people what to do and how they should live and what decisions to make. It's not really my job to do that, you know. It's really mainly my job to do those type of things to myself. But as far as commanding other people, it really only gets so far. And it's a big choice for someone else to make, to listen to another person, and especially another person that either A, you don't know, or B, you can't trust because they don't even represent what they speak, you know. So I've just been really keeping all my energy confined within myself. Just keeping these thoughts to myself, keeping my angers to myself, my considerations, all these type of things. Just keeping them to myself, in a healthy way, of course. In a healthy way, you know. Just trying to just take it slower, take a moment slower. Um, nah, but I really been just uh, confiding myself for real. Um, I'm healthily doing the old habits I always did, but stronger and better. My times of isolation and things of that nature they're more peaceful, they're more relaxing, they're kind of more needed, but in an equilibrium balance of that, My extroversion has started to come out a little bit more too. Person like me, I've always dealt with like high anxieties, things of that nature when talking to new people or expressing myself. I've done like my own thoughts on that and what's really caused all that. But the main thing it really is just I'm just weirdly different, you know. I'm just weirdly different, and I can't really explain it. But when I do explain it, it comes off weirdly. It just comes off weirdly different. It's too unconventional to think about, but it's more conventional to respond about. And yeah, it's just been a burden that I allowed on myself. Really, just allowed that type of burden to hold me down. But something I just like to show off is just, you know, we're all uniquely different, and no matter how different you are, you still yourself. There's still gonna be people out there that's gonna be on your side. And no, it might not be the side that you want them to be on either. Because some people just aren't all the way on your side, even though they're on your side. You know, it's nothing that you should be upset about, or fight about, or clash about. You can't give out your power like that. You know, you gotta move in a more appreciative way, because the fact that they're there, regardless, is nice enough. It's good enough. You don't gotta have people as close to you as your shadow. It's not always needed that way. Sometimes it's just needed. It's better to, sometimes it's just better for those really, really deep things about you to just stay with you, or define, or until somebody wants to walk into that. You know, you gotta allow people to do things for themselves, and that's really what you gotta take from it. It's just allow people to be them. Don't try to judge them. Don't try to control them. Don't try to change them. It doesn't really work like that. People have to make their own decisions in their own way, and their own sets of bounds of expectations, their own form of reality and beliefs have to alternate on their own. It's their own neurodivergence that has to work, and it's not you. You know, if you are a problem, maybe your reality just doesn't clash well with some, and that's true for everybody. You know, not everybody can be a rich man. Not everybody can be a poor man. It's just the reality of things sometimes. And sure, we can all learn from each other, but don't allow others' realities to clash and confine with your own, because we are all uniquely different. It is that powerful of a terming. We are that of uniquely different. No one is the same in this earth. We may have characteristics of the same, but in a primitive, naturalistic way, we all move differently. We see things differently. Our brains pick up on things differently. We smell things differently sometimes. We describe things differently sometimes. Our details are different. Our organization is different. Our cooperation is different. Communication different. You know, these are just realities, and can't really allow that to break you down, though. Can't allow that to break you down. As long as you focus on who you are, find who you are, that's all you need for real. All the answers start coming after that. It's not much else anybody else can really tell you about yourself except yourself, you know? It's your story with your experience. You're the only one that can tell it from your seat. So, don't allow nobody to take that power from you. Don't allow nobody to take your chair. We're all rulers at the end of the day. If there is a God, we are a piece of God. That means that, what? We have the genetics of a God. There's no reason whatsoever that we should allow other people to take control from us. And no, we shouldn't try to control things. Just control what we can control. We can only control ourselves, our realities, our beliefs, what we indulge in, what we allow to take control of us, what we allow to put ourselves in, what situations we choose to be in, what conversations we choose to talk about, what ideas we allow to flow through our minds. This is all choices by us, and these are the only things we can truly control. But aside from that, just gotta stay in your moment. Just stay in your moment. If you stay in your moment, all the answers will come to you. You just gotta listen closely. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your head on your shoulders. Stay sharp. Take one day at a time. Take one moment at a time. Don't pay attention to the subject time. Just know that it's coming up. Just know that it's clicking every second. But don't allow that to step you back, though. Don't allow that to step you back at all. Just gotta stay connected with yourself. Stay here. Don't go there or there. Just stay here. You know? There's not much else you can do. But that's just a small discussion to have. Small thoughts to think about. There are much bigger subjects that you can consider to think about as well, but allow yourself to go down that path. Don't allow me to. I don't want to take you nowhere that you shouldn't go or don't need to be. You know, just take yourself there, one step at a time. And get some sun in your life. Get some sun in your life, man. Get some sun in your life, bro. Get some natural things in your life. Natural things of all kinds, not just foods, but of all things. Get natural things. Natural dopamine hits. You know what I'm saying? Natural nutrition. Natural conversations. Natural connections, man. Just get some natural things. I guarantee you'll start to connect better with yourself. But that was it. That's all I gotta say. And that's all I gotta add to it. I just hope somebody sees this and maybe they can open their eyes a little bit bigger. But that's only a dream I can wish. Hope everybody have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for your choice of attention today. Stay smooth.